This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Bears and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Garcia. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here comes Caden Feldkamp. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers and works his way to the 19. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bears offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Creates a little room. Got a little grass. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it on the counter. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The kick is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Now the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it down the field. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and nice play by the QB, understanding when to get the ball out. This is something that I guarantee you, Palmer, you and your receivers did all the time at Florida, just the timing, knowing when the ball's coming out and when the ball's going to be thrown so I can go make a play.
It's so important to rep it like that because you never know in games when those opportunities are going to happen. But I think that time the quarterback pre-snap, him and the receiver, they made a little eye contact. They knew this was going to be an opportunity, and they went out and they executed what they practice every single day, what you just said, David, and it works to perfection.
After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. They'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He got it beat down in bounds.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Right down the gut of the field. 10. Touchdown Owls. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
It's searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And the Owls are in the hurry up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The run inside. It's Bernard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bernard. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside. It's Martin. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for room. It's Bell. Maybe a crease. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they give to the back. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
That'll be enough to move the chains, and it'll also take us to the 2-minute timeout. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left side, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bears want to move quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a crease. It's Bernard. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lets it fly. A strike downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
It's a seam wide open. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires to the right. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Bears want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Not a chance. Missed it. All points are important, guys, but that one still leaves you with a 3-possession deficit down by 17. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with a look at Oregon State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Beavers coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back to your game in Boca. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Bell. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They're working that left side. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Bell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. From the gun on third down. Quickly complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The quick out. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Mercer. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him wide open. Touchdown Owls. And once he found... Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little